You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth tropical. Hey, I'm Zandalee. Today my husband and I are heading around Calgary and we're gonna try a bunch of hot chocolates that have been entered into the YYC Hot Chocolate Fest. So a little backstory about me, I have never really been a big hot chocolate fan until 6 years ago when I got to visit Europe and we made a stop in Belgium. We stopped at this cute little cafe and we ordered a hot chocolate, and they bring you a bowl of steaming milk with chocolate chips inside a chocolate cup with a little whisk. So obviously I put all of the chocolate in the milk, I whisked it up, and it was the best hot chocolate I've ever had. Ever since then, I like to think I'm a hot chocolate fan, but every time I try hot chocolate, I am highly disappointed because that one was just so good. So I'm hoping today one of the hot chocolates we try will be just as good as the one I had in Belgium. We're gonna be judging the hot chocolates based on presentation, originality, taste, temperature, and the value for your money. There's actually over 75 entries for Hot Chocolate Fest across the city. We went through the list and have chosen the top 5 that have appealed to us based on their descriptions and any images we found. So Davey always says, I complain about not having a car starter, and he says, I'm a car starter. Safety first.
Safety first.
We're in Kensington to visit Vendome Cafe, and Vendome Cafe is actually the first place where we met. We had our first blind date. Start of our love story. Okay, so we are trying the Aztec hot chocolate at Vendome. So it's decadent hot chocolate topped with cayenne pepper and cinnamon. So it's gonna be a little spicy. I'm a little nervous. Initial thoughts, very spicy. Presentation is a little bit more traditional. Looks like a hot chocolate topped with marshmallows. 2 out of 5. Originality, 5 out of 5 because that kick is still there. Taste though, I'm gonna go with maybe 1 out of 5. I don't like the spice, but someone else might. Temperature's good, didn't burn. 5 out of 5. We're going for sip number 2. Maybe it gets better as you go. I think I'm getting used to the spice. I think it's more spicy. Still very spicy. So I think in the end this came to like $6.25 for the cost. If you're looking for something different, good value for your money, maybe 4 out of 5.
It might be a little too spicy for me.
That hot chocolate was very interesting, very spicy. If you're a spicy lover, I highly recommend giving it a try. If you're not as adventurous, this one is not for you. Because Hot Chocolate Fest isn't in one location, you can visit the different cafes and bakeries around the city at your own convenience to try the various hot chocolate entries. We're at El Forno Bakery and Cafe. I love El Forno. It's in Eau Claire. It's super close to the river, and they serve house-made pastries. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's super cute inside. This hot chocolate is Valrhona dark chocolate. There's a graham cracker crust and a house-made marshmallow. It's called the More S'mores. That's very good, and I like that. It's very sweet. I don't even like marshmallows, but this I would eat. Chocolate is like a lot more smooth and thicker, and I like that the graham cracker crust kind of makes it feel like you're eating a pie. 5 out of 5 for presentation. Taste is very good. I think 4.5 out of 5. So even though we've seen s'mores before and it's very predictable as a hot chocolate thing, I love that this marshmallow is massive and then it's made in-house. It is a little different, and I think that's why people would want to come for this one. Maybe a 3 out of 5. Temperature of this hot chocolate is perfect. It's a little warm when you get it. Starts melting the marshmallow. The price of this hot chocolate was about $7. Look at that giant mug. Perfect. I think El Forno is nailing it on the head with this one. The More S'mores hot chocolate at El Forno Bakery was very rich, very creamy, very sweet. Great for me who has a really big sweet tooth. If you're around, I highly recommend checking it out. YYC Hot Chocolate Fest happens in Calgary every February and is presented by Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels is a great organization in Calgary that, regardless of your circumstance, they'll provide you with a nutritious meal, and a bunch of the funds raised during this Hot Chocolate Fest goes towards supporting that organization. Next on our list is Rosso. Rosso is kind of like Calgary's Starbucks. There's quite a few locations. We're at the location, which is located inside of Studio Bell, home of National Music Center. I love this location because it is inside the music center and it's really close to the Central Library, so lots to do after you grab a hot chocolate. This is Rosso's Pop It Like It's Hot hot chocolate. It's made with dark chocolate, butterscotch, got whipped cream on top, and a tiny little piece of popcorn. I'm gonna save that for you, even though I licked it. That's love. So let's give it a try. Right off the bat, I'm gonna have to say temperature is a little bit on the cold side. I can rate that 2 out of 5 already. I get more butterscotch flavor from on top of the whipped cream, not so much in the hot chocolate itself. But it's pretty good. It's not as thick and creamy as I would like. Overall, I think I really like the presentation. It's pretty cute with that piece of popcorn on top. I think the presentation is a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna give the originality a 4 out of 5 as well, just because I really like that it's got more of a cutesy name and a little bit of a different play on hot chocolate. I really like the dark chocolate taste. I really enjoy actually having salt on top because I think the salt makes it taste sweeter than it is. But I think for taste, I'm also gonna give it a 4 out of 5. This hot chocolate is only $5. It's like the price of a regular latte or hot chocolate. You're definitely getting a good deal, especially for something that is not always on the menu. Just finished our Pop It Like It's Hot hot chocolate at Rosso. I don't know if it's my favorite yet, but I really enjoy Rosso overall in Calgary. It's one of my favorite coffee shops. I love that Hot Chocolate Fest happens in February because I find February the coldest month in Calgary, and this is a great way to get out of your house. It's so fun to check out cafes and bakeries that you may not have visited before and have a cheap date and also do some good while you're at it. We're heading into Little Henry, which is a grab-and-go spot, which is part of the restaurant 10 Foot Henry. They got their name from a 1930s strip comic character, which I guess has greatly impacted Calgary's art scene, and so I really love their story and I love their food. This is the O. Henry hot chocolate at Little Henry. It is supposed to be kind of like a healthy version. It's chocolate ganache, which I love, Thai coconut milk, and toasted coconut flakes on top. Really interesting. It tastes more salty than sweet. I think it's the coconut flakes. I love their name. I love that it's like true to their restaurant. For originality, I'm gonna say 3.5 out of 5. I also love that the cup looks like a beer mug. That's really cute. So for presentation, I'm gonna give them a 5 out of 5. For taste, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I don't know that I like that it's salty and sweet. Temperature of this hot chocolate is awesome. I actually just witnessed another lady chug hers. Perfect temperature, I think. The price of this hot chocolate was only about $6, so I think for what you're getting, definitely great value for the price.
I like the salt.
Overall, I really love 10 Foot Henry, and I love that they are doing something a little bit different with their hot chocolate, and the coconut flakes on top remind me of the little jelly things you get in your bubble tea. And if you're a bubble tea fan, maybe this is like the warm bubble tea version for you. When Hot Chocolate Fest is over, you can actually go in the app and vote for your favorite hot chocolate around the city. Our next stop is Black Sheep. It has recently opened up on 17th Ave. They've got lots of French-inspired patisserie selections.
I think patisserie is the type of chicken you get at Safeway.
No, that's rotisserie. I thought patisserie was like a bakery.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth tropical.
This is the hot chocolate from Black Sheep. It's called You've Been Hit by a Smooth Tropical. I love their name. I think it's hilarious. It obviously looks very different already. You've got the financier on top. It's a passion fruit hot chocolate topped with vanilla bean whipped cream and mango sauce on top. This is probably the most expensive hot chocolate we've tried. It is almost $9, but you get a little treat. That is very good. It doesn't taste at all like chocolate. This hot chocolate tastes like a very rich, creamy popsicle, but if it were warm. I think for presentation, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I love that it comes with a little treat. So because of the funny name, the not at all chocolate taste, for originality, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. The temperature is great, very easy to drink right when you receive it. I think for taste, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, even though it doesn't taste like chocolate. So if you're looking for chocolate, this isn't the drink for you. But if you're looking for something different, highly recommend. I don't know, it is on the higher end. I'm gonna say 4 out of 5 because it is a little pricey.
That's amazing.
Their hot chocolate was way different than any of the other hot chocolates we tried, and I really enjoyed it. Whew, that was a lot of hot chocolate for one day. I was looking for a hot chocolate because I am obsessed with the one I had in Belgium, but I still don't know if anything will ever live up to that hot chocolate. But I really enjoyed trying all of these hot chocolates around the city. It was such a fun day. I would definitely go back to El Forno for their hot chocolate. I'm not a marshmallow fan, and I just want to keep eating more of their house-made marshmallows. I also really enjoyed Black Sheep's, even though it didn't taste anything like hot chocolate. I love trying new things, and theirs was just so unique and different. If you're a Calgarian or visiting Calgary anytime soon, there's still a bit of time left in the month. Download the app, check out the hot chocolate entries, do something different, and try something new in the city. If you want to try a new cafe in the city, share this video with a friend and treat them to a hot chocolate and try something new today.